Here's the thing, the statements that we heard in these dueling press conferences are sure to be talking points this fall when we have both state house and Senate races and a major referendum on the ballot.
This session, we have seen an onslaught of bills that disproportionately targeted Louisville and are calculated to limit our autonomy.
Louisville Democrat Gerald Neal condemned legislation such as House Resolution 81, which creates a task force to study JCPS, and some fear could lead to a breakup of the district.
Instead of making sound investments in public education, Republicans passed legislation that would funnel taxpayer dollars into unaccountable private schools.
With the passage of House Bill 2, voters will decide this fall whether to amend Kentucky's Constitution to allow public tax dollars to be spent on private schools.
This is a shameful amendment, but we know how to beat shameful amendments in Kentucky.
I think it has a very good chance to pass, but I'm also not naive. There will be a lot of money spent to try to defeat it.
Republicans defended their Louisville-focused bills.
I would have voted to break up JCPS right now, this session. I've seen enough. I was ready to vote that way. But the Louisville delegation, who we sort of follow their lead, they would like to study JCPS holistically.
They noted this year's budget sent hundreds of millions of dollars to Louisville for downtown revitalization, the waterfront botanical gardens, and other projects. It also commits a record amount of funding to education, even if it does not dedicate specific funds for teacher raises.
I think the people of the Commonwealth of Kentucky will be proud in the product, knowing that we have made these types of investments all the time while cutting their taxes.
It's also worth noting what didn't pass. Senate Bill 6 would have prohibited public colleges and universities from having diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. It died at the end of the session, but a lot of state lawmakers are predicting it will probably come back next year. In Frankfort, Mark Vanderhoff, WLKY News.